In this video, I am going to tell you what 5 problems every entrepreneur is facing, but they don't know how to tackle it. In this video, you will find all the solutions which will help you to boost up your entrepreneurship journey. Because when you are doing something, you are getting problems. That's help you to know that you are doing work when you are getting problems, and when you are getting problems, you will seek for a result. You will seek for a solution to resolve it. In this video, I am going to tell you every solution of those 5 crucial problems every entrepreneur is facing. So let's start the video. I am Pranshu Agrawal, business coach, entrepreneur, and influencer marketing specialist. So let's start the video. First point: what are you best at? When you are going to start your entrepreneurship journey, you are facing many problems. But if you don't know what is your passion and in which skill you are polished, because we have a lot of skills. Everyone says that I am passionate about it, I am passionate about that thing, but they don't know about their major skills. If you know in which skill you are good, like in connecting the peoples, maybe you are in connecting the management of the authorities in your business or in your teams, or are you able to manage the peoples, manage thousands of people at a time, or are you able to take out the work from them? That's the leadership skills. Or are you able to do follow up in a right way? Because many people start their journey, they want to close the sale, but they don't know the power of follow up. You have to understand that not every customer will give you money on the first chance. Okay, in this phase you have to connect with that person deeply. If that person is connected with you deeply, then he or she will definitely share his or her problems to you, and when they are sharing their problems, that means they're gonna trust you, and when they are trusting you, you can pitch your product or service and they will definitely buy. Okay, these are some skills like communication skills, management skills, or leadership skills. Or maybe you are good at sales. Sales is a crucial part of every entrepreneurship journey, because when you are not able to take out money from the pocket of other persons, you are not able to generate sales, you are not able to generate revenue for your business or your entrepreneurship journey. Okay, you have to understand what is your major skill. There is a one saying that maybe you are acquired with 2 skills in which you are too passionate and in which you are too good. Let's suppose there is a one skill and there is second skill. You have major part of one skill and you have second part of weak skill. Let's suppose you have 100 hours to polish those skills. Then in which segment you will give many time to which skill? Some people think that I will devote my 80% of time at weak skill to polish it, and 20% of time of the skill which I have already polished. But that's a mistake. That's a mistake, because when you have a major skill, you just have to polish it like in a way that no one can beat you in that skill. You have to be expert in that skill. That's the thing, how you can be expert in a particular criteria. Second thing is, you have to understand you have to eat a lot of dirt in the entrepreneurship journey. What is the meaning of dirt? Dirt is not like sand, etc. Dirt is that problems, hurdles you are facing in that journey. Okay, because when you are able to overcome the problems, you can easily become a 1% club of your company, of your entrepreneurship journey. But for that you have to learn a lot, implement a lot, and to know which thing works, which doesn't. If you are able to understand that I am learning that thing, I am implementing that thing, but this thing doesn't give me any results, or this thing giving me massive results, you have to understand which thing works, which doesn't. After this, you have to be the hardest person of the room. Maybe you know a lot of persons in your life, but if you, in your point of view, if you are not the hardest person working in the life, then you have to work a lot on yourself, because at least in your point of view, you must be the hardest working person in the room. Okay, I will feel still energetic after doing 8 hours of session, 12 hours of session, because that's my passion. I love that thing, I enhance that thing. Okay, you have to work a lot, you have to tackle a lot of problems to come in the 1% club, but it takes a lot of learning, it takes a lot of efforts, it takes a lot of patience to be in that 1% club. I'm not super interested in buying fancy things, because in that phase, when people are starting generating revenue or profit from their business or entrepreneurship journey, they start buying fancy things like, first of all, Lambo, jets, houses. That's not your cup of tea. You are starting your journey. Maybe you are making good profit, but you have to reinvest that money on your peoples, on buying certain courses which will enhance your skills, because that's how your journey goes. You have to reinvest at least 50% of the money you are making profit from that business. That's how your skills will enhance, and that 50% becomes 150% within a month. It depends on your work ethic. Always improve your work ethic, and always be a person. If you say one thing, you have to do that thing. If you are not able to do that thing, don't make a promise. Don't say that thing to other persons, because it will degrade your value. Improve your work ethics, work on your patience level, and the main thing, be the hardest person in the room, because when you are starting a thing, it doesn't give you a result within a day, within a week, within a month, within a year. It takes up to a year, 2 year or 3 years, because you are doing a new thing. You have to learn a lot in that phase. You have to implement a lot, and that's how cash will roll out in your money. Okay, be the always improve your work ethic in throughout your journey. And I am practitioner. I know in which thing I am weak, in which thing I am best. So if I know in what is my weakness, what is my best thing, I will improve both things, but I will definitely go for the best thing. Okay, third point, what I am scared of, what I can't control. People ask to the persons who is 1% club, or who are already leveraged their life, that are you scared of anything? Are you scared of anything? Definitely. They say, I am scared of the things which I can't control, because when you are doing anything, when you are starting any journey, there are lots of problems, there are lots of stress you have to handle in that journey. But if you get tangled by your emotions, if you get too much problematic or too much negative in your life, how you can do boost up in your journey? Okay, emotions is the first thing you can't control. You have to understand that these things is not in my hand. These things will happen throughout my life, that people will leave you. Okay, maybe sometimes your business gets fall down, maybe sometimes you get a lot of problems in your life and you say, I have to quit. But you have to not, because in that phase when you are thinking that I have to quit, that the phase decides why either you will go to the 1% club or to the 99% club. 1% club is that whether all the peoples who enhance their skills face a lot of problems and get that life which they aimed before 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. It doesn't depend. Maybe it's your childhood goal, right? Maybe it's your childhood goal, but you have to achieve it. If you think of anything, you can achieve it also. Okay, so always take care that if you can't control anything, if you can't control any stress, if you can't control any emotion, if you can't control that people are leaving you, you don't have to stress about it. You have to understand these are the phases which come into your life throughout your business journey, throughout your entrepreneurship journey. You have to go with the flow. Okay, fourth thing which will reframe the entrepreneurship within a word, within 2 words: macro patience. Really, macro patience. There are lots of entrepreneurs who think that I can achieve that money, I can achieve that rich life, I can achieve that house, I can achieve that Lambo, that jet within a month, within a year, or within 6 months. How this thing can be possible? You know why I said 1% love? Because it take a lot of work ethic, it take a lot of patience to reach that thing. If this thing is so easy, then everyone get that thing, but only 1% people get that thing. So you have to understand, you have to be a macro patience in that thing. When you are starting any journey, you don't have any knowledge about it, you don't have any knowledge about that sector, about that product or service, or about that journey. You have to learn throughout your journey. You must enjoy your journey. If you are not able to enjoy, you are just learning, implementing, you get bored and you really think that I have to quit. But you must understand how to enjoy the journey, how to learn the things, how to connect with the peoples. When you are able to connect with the peoples of same minded, then your journey will be smooth, too much smooth, because the 5% surrounds you decides your future. The 5% surrounds you decides your future, because you understand their sayings, what they are saying to you. You will acknowledge that thing, and you will go with these things. That someone says I can't do that thing, then if you get any problem in your life, then you also say I can't do that thing. But if you have a friend who say I can do that thing, I still don't know about it, but I can do that thing by learning, by implementing, then there's a positive vibe you will catch from him. And you say, when you face any problem, I will definitely beat it. I will invest on my learnings, I will invest on my business, I will invest on my skills to beat up that problem. Okay, patience is a major thing everyone has to understand, that when you are starting a journey, it takes up to 6 months, 1 year, 2 year to achieve something, to achieve that much that you can sustain your life. And if you want to leverage a life, you have to give at least 3 to 10 years to that, to be in that 1% club. You have to eat a lot of dirt, you have to play with many hurdles, with many problems, and that's how you get experience. Let's say when you are doing job, people also ask for your experience. Experience is the thing which will help you to tackle out in every situation. Okay, you have to understand that this experience will help me to boost up my journey and to tackle the problems which I will face in the future. I am getting ready for that thing. Okay, so always enjoy the entrepreneurship journey. It's a massive thing because you are enhancing the skills rather than procrastinating. Many people can't able to take a step. At least you take a step. At least you took a step, and you are working on that journey. Okay, you take your stand. You have to take your stand, because many people will demoralize you that this thing not gonna work. You have to understand that their motive, that their sayings, that their thinking, not yours. If you aimed for a thing, you have to achieve it. Fifth tip is saving cash to go on offense, because when you are starting a business, you have to learn a lot of things regarding that sector, because you don't have any knowledge about it. Okay, you have to save your cash. Maybe you are doing a part-time work, maybe you are doing a part-time job, maybe you are tutoring the peoples, maybe you are mentoring the peoples. To get cash in your pocket, you have to save it. You have to save it, and you have to invest that money on yourself, in your on your skills, on your body, on your upcoming businesses knowledge. Because when you are able to get knowledge to the upcoming things, you are planning the 10 years things in your mind at that phase, in current phase. So you are preparing for after 10 years. You have to understand, you are executing that thing after 5 years, but you are learning a lot. You are still too far from the peoples who don't start the thing, because many people start the thing after they start learning, but you are pre-learning the things before executing it. Okay, so it gives you a leverage, it gives you an advantage when you are starting your journey. Maybe you will stop doing the mistakes, which will save your time, effort, money, and it definitely help you to boost up your journey. When you are not doing things, you are already getting experience from the persons who did that mistakes in their journey, and you are understanding that I don't have to make these mistakes in my business journey in my future. So you are using someone experience to leverage your business or entrepreneurship journey. Okay, so save your money. I remember one thing from Gary Vee. He saved money from at the age of 22, and he still saved the money at the age of 33. After 33, he starts investing the money in his business, in his learnings. He saved money for 11 years. He just eat up the things which he need in daily life. He didn't go for fancy things. He just saved that money for 10 years. For literally 10 years to start a business. And when he started the business, within 5 years, he leverages $40 million revenue within a month. Within a month. So you have to understand that you are learning those things before executing them. It will definitely help you to make the things smoothen your entrepreneurship journey or business journey. So you have to invest a lot on your learnings on every phase. Okay. So subscribe to my YouTube channel and tap on the bell icon, so you will get my video first. And when you start implementing those techniques, you will start getting massive results, because I'm learning from things by making mistakes in my business, by learning from the experience of other people. This will definitely work. You just have to implement in your business or entrepreneurship journey. So you can watch my next video, why only 1% entrepreneurs get massive success in their life. So just check out that video and you will get massive value how to boost up your entrepreneurship journey. Thank you.